Welcome all of you to another session and an absolutely great morning because today's topic is all about manifesting a great morning. And why is this topic extremely important? This topic is extremely important because how we start our day necessarily doesn't guarantee how we'll finish the day, but how we start our day definitely is going to have a very powerful energetic impact on the remaining part of the day. Hence it's extremely important to program our mornings in the best possible way. I want all of you to keep one thing in mind, that the energy of the morning does not predict your entire day, it programs it. Okay, I want you all to remember this again, and I want you to repeat this with me at this point in time. Repeat with me: the energy of the morning does not predict my day, but it programs my day. So it's not about predicting it, it's about programming it. And of course, you can predict based on the programming that has already happened. So if you're programmed in the most positive way, you can predict that things can be absolutely positive. But the energy of the morning definitely does not predict the day, but it's programming your entire day. And that's why it's completely in our hands to program our day in a very powerful way by programming the morning energy. So, symbolically and metaphorically, that's why we always say that before the sun rises outside, the sun should rise inside of you. The energy should get activated inside of you first, and that's extremely important. From a very pure spiritual perspective, what is extremely important for each one of you to understand is when we wake up in the morning after 6 to 7 hours of sleep, or maybe even 8 to 9 hours of sleep, it's important to understand that our entire faculties, which is our mind, which is our astral body, they have traveled through various dimensions. And I'm not going to get into the aspect of that. When we dream, when we see good dreams, when we go through nightmares, right? The kind of activities that happens in our brains, in our brain cells, in our body throughout the entire night, it's phenomenal. If you want, just do a little bit of research on that. That when you're sleeping, because a lot of people obviously assume that when I'm sleeping everything is resting. No, there is tremendous amount of activity happening inside of you while you're sleeping, because it's your conscious mind which is absolutely at sleep. So there is a complete reset that is happening. There is an entire processing that is happening. A lot of activities are happening at that point in time. If you have not eaten really heavy, your body is going through a lot of rejuvenation, a lot of cleansing. When you're dreaming, your entire faculties are going through different dimensions. So when you wake up in the morning, your entire body and mind has gone through a lot of activities, a lot of processing, a lot of absorption, a lot of elimination has happened during the entire night. So when you do certain morning practices, you are preparing your entire body and mind for a beautiful energy, and that's extremely important. See, the universe predominantly responds to the energy that you are kind of programming and exhibiting in the morning. So early in the morning, you're already giving signals to the entire universe that I'm prepared for a boring day. I'm prepared for a phenomenal day. I'm all ready for miracles. I am absolutely receptive to amazing things today. These are signals that you're giving to your entire universe through your body gestures, your thoughts, your energy, and a lot of things can actually initiate at that point in time. Of course, if you've had bad dreams, and you may not remember also, right? But if you have bad dreams, the energy of the morning is not going to feel great, even if the quantity of sleep was phenomenal. And all of you who are a part of the Tathastu community who've done my programs, you are completely aware of it. That dreaming is not a choice, it's compulsory. If you're sleeping for 6 to 8 hours, you are definitely dreaming 4 to 5 times. So when people say I don't dream, they're actually saying I don't remember, right? Because dreaming is not a choice. And when you're dreaming, the body, the mind is perceiving it to be real. So if you've gone through a nightmare, a lot of energy has got exhausted. When you're going through a nightmare, your sympathetic nervous system is super activated because something threatening is happening, something which is related to survival is happening, something bad is happening. You got to fight for it, you got to survive through it. So your entire sympathetic nervous system, although you are sleeping, your sympathetic is activated. But for the sleep to be optimal, you have to be in the parasympathetic nervous system. And parasympathetic is the rest and digest mode. Sympathetic is the fight and flight mode, right? And that's why a lot of things are happening. So the one gift that we all can give ourselves after we get up in the morning, when we open our eyes in the morning, is definitely to have an extremely powerful morning practice to manifest the best in life. So there is no one fixed method, there is no one fixed way. There are infinite ways. You create your own way, but I'm going to share probably a couple of ways and a couple of things that you should keep in your mind as a part of your morning reset or morning initiation to manifest phenomenal mornings for phenomenal day and to send in the right signals to the universe every morning. Okay? So, all of you know this, and people from the community definitely know it. And for people who didn't know it, you know it now. You're going to know it now. As soon as you wake up, you open your eyes in the eyes in the morning, you are in the alpha brainwave state. So the alpha brainwave state is a little drowsy, or also called as the partial meditative state. In short, it's a very high manifestation frequency state. So what you see, what you hear, what you feel directly is hitting the subconscious mind and becomes a part of your manifestation. So opening your eyes in the morning and saying, यार shit, और सोना है, सुबह इतने जल्दी कैसे हो गई, यार काम पे जाना है, these are all absolutely successful ways to create a pathetic day. Okay, and that's why it's extremely important to program your thoughts. So what do? Sometimes it's habitual, right? For a lot of people, the alarm is irritating. The alarm is not inspiring, not motivating, not signaling that it's a phenomenal day, not signaling that it's a great beginning. But that's exactly what an alarm should mean. If you're waking up without an alarm, that's amazing. Because if you wake up without an alarm, it obviously means your brain itself is naturally getting you out of a deep state to a proper state. An alarm can throw you out of a deep state, which is called as delta. So if you're in delta and the alarm, see, of course, if over a period of time, if it's the same alarm pattern, let's say if it's 6 in the morning, and even if it's an alarm, the brain knows that 6 in the morning the alarm is going to ring, so it naturally gets you into a from a delta to a theta, from a theta to an alpha, and you open your eyes. Okay, so the first thing that you can always do as soon as you open your eyes is to repeat some positive affirmations. As simple as today is a great day, today is a beautiful day, I am always blessed by the universe. Repeating it few times is a phenomenal way to start your day. I hope all of you have got a pen and paper. I'm going to give you some multiple points. There is no need for you to do all of them, but if you can do all of them also, it becomes a part of your beautiful morning ritual and morning practice. There are times when people ask me, right? There are times when people ask me that इतना सब कैसे करे, and I always say इतना सब शुरू में ही लगता है, but if you are inspired knowing the benefit, वो जो इतना सब लगता है वो एक प्रैक्टिस हो जाता है, and that's what is extremely important. Like if you drive, अगर आप ड्राइव करते हो, right? ड्राइविंग इज अ कॉम्प्लेक्स एक्टिविटी, इजंट इट? बहुत कुछ करना पड़ता है, स्टीयरिंग को पकड़ो, गियर, क्लच, ब्रेक, ऑटोमेटिक है तो भी आगे देखो, ये मिरर देखो, वो मिरर देखो, सेट कर, यू हैव टू डू सो मेनी थिंग्स. But because you're doing it consistently, it all becomes a part of one practice called driving. Now you're not looking at it as multiple practice कि मैं steering भी पकड़ रहा हूँ, मैं न्यूट्रल की गियर वो भी चेक कर रहा हूँ, मैं सामने भी देख रहा हूँ, मैं ये दो मिरर भी देख रहा हूँ, मैं उसके साथ म्यूजिक भी चेंज कर रहा हूँ, और मैं क्या इतना सब कैसे करूँ? नो, इट्स नेवर इतना सब कैसे करूँ आफ्टर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, बिकॉज आई एम जस्ट ड्राइविंग, राइट? So it becomes one particular practice. So I might give you a lot of points right now, right? I might give you a lot of points right now. Repeat the positive affirmations. I'll repeat it, right? I'll repeat it. I'm giving you a lot of points. I want you to make a note of it. Yeah. And I want you all to do a recap of all the important points after I finish the session and put it in the comment section. I want to see whether you really remember. A lot of you are not posting it in the comment insights of today's session after the session. Please understand, it's a very integral part of the practice. So your session never ends after I end the live session. It ends after you encapsulate the insights and type in the insights of today's program. It's an important revision, recap, and a reset of energy. So I want to promise from all of you that you will take at least 1 minute. I'm not talking about 10 minutes, 1 minute to 2 minutes, and type in the insights. That's extremely important because I do read the comments. Yeah, I want to see what is it that you've learned from the entire session, and that's important. Let's start off with one important practice, and you can do it lying down in the bed also. But if you can sit and do, take the back rest and do it in the morning, it's even more powerful. That ensure that you don't doze off, because late practices में वापस सो जाने का chance हमेशा high रहता है. And that's why it's extremely important to sit with your spine straight. And if you're sitting with your spine straight, you're beautifully aligning your entire chakras with the flow of the energy, with your nadis, with your Sushumna nadi flow, and then the energy is in a beautiful flow at that point in time. You can use the backrest. First practice is something that I've already mentioned on my Instagram, and that's 45 minutes of money manifestation reset. It can also be programmed for abundance, it can be programmed for anything, right? So what you do is, you once the alarm rings, the first thing that you can do is repeat in your mind, today is a beautiful day, today is a great day, I am always blessed by the universe. Yeah. So these are just simple, powerful affirmations. You can just repeat while you're just adjusting yourself. You can do that. And you can just sit comfortably, take the back rest, sit absolutely straight. It's not making your body stiff, body relaxed, but yet straight. Back rest is fine. And then you go into the Kubera Mudra, right? Kubera Mudra is these three fingertips touching, the other two, right? It needs to be folded, and you get into this state. Kubera Mudra is predominantly the manifestation mudra, also money manifestation mudra, right? Kubera in the Hindu traditions is also very closely related to the energy of money, or the god of money, very close to the energy of, Lakshmi. So Kubera. So you take the Kubera Mudra, you can keep it on your lap, rest it on your lap, or whichever way you're sitting. You can keep a pillow on your lap and on the pillow. So Kubera Mudra is the first thing. You close your eyes and you just give an intention for the entire day. You can talk about your goal. You can think about the goal. You can say something like, I choose to manifest a beautiful day. Or it can be an affirmation like, I attract amazing events, miracles, and opportunities today. I experience an amazing day and I'm receptive to amazing miracles today. I choose to experience an absolutely great state of body, mind, and emotions today. So just give an intention or repeat your affirmation. That becomes the first part, right? The sequence can always change, but you just give that intention. You can also repeat a switch word, right? One of the posts on my Instagram talks about switch word. The heading is one word is equivalent to 100 affirmations. So there are some switch words given related to money, related to health, and related to relationships. You can pick up that and repeat about 7 times. Together, count, find, reach, now is a beautiful switch word for attracting opportunities and money. Together, find, reach, count, now. Or together, count, find, reach, now. You can repeat this about 7 times. After which, you just visualize, and it's not a marathon visualization, right? It's a short, beautiful visualization of an entire beautiful day. You visualize your entire day is beautiful. You can even visualize you coming back home or in the evening just saying, what an amazing day today. Thank you, universe. Visualize you saying that. So, even visualizing the conclusion is an indication to the brain of how the entire day could have been. So, you don't have to visualize minute by minute or hour by hour, right? You don't have to do that. So even when you just do a visualization that in the evening or before sleeping, you're just telling your spouse or you're just telling yourself or you're telling the universe, what an amazing day it was today. What a beautiful day it was today. It's also, see, because you're doing a morning energy reset and you're visualizing a beautiful conclusion, the brain is going to pick up what's going to happen in the entire day. On some days, you can visualize the entire stuff also, maybe in about a couple of minutes. And then you express absolute gratitude for a beautiful day. I'm so grateful for a beautiful day. And then it's an optional step, but you can still do it. Take 3 deep breaths. The energy of the breath is powerful. So you can just breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. You breathe in the beautiful energy and you just exhale the lethargy. You exhale the tiredness. You exhale if there is any kind of pains and aches. And you just let go of any kind of blockages. So by doing and you can just say, what a beautiful day. What a blessed day. I feel blessed with a beautiful day. And you can just open your eyes. You can also alternatively rub your palms and just close your eyes with a beautiful smile. Open your eyes. That's also possible. Few other things. It is always advisable to have few sips of water, if not a small glass of water, without brushing your teeth in the morning. Not everybody likes it, not everybody resonates with this, but then there is a science behind it, right? So, if you can also, before sleeping, maybe a bottle of water or maybe a glass of water just before you go to sleep, you can hold that glass of water and just give an intention in the night that I energize this water with positivity, healing energies, and amazing things. And you keep it besides the bed. Some of them keep, a bottle or a glass of water near you, right? You can always keep that with an intention and you keep it there. In the night, if you wake up, you are having the same sip. In the morning, again, either before or after this practice I gave you can just hold the bottle of water and say, I energize and bless this water with beautiful energy. A quick gargle in your mouth and gulp it down. There are different thoughts behind it. In the ancient yogic tradition, why is it important to just gargle your mouth and gulp it down? Because, see, please understand, in the morning there is a lot of also good bacteria that is in the mouth. Please understand, using mouthwash first thing in the morning is the most effective way of killing good bacteria, which has also created good amount of nitric oxide beginning in your saliva and your mouth. And the benefit of nitric oxide, you can Google it out. It improves your blood circulation, it improves your sexual strength. There are capsules on nitric oxide things. Beetroot, for example, improves nitrates, and nitrates are important for your entire body. and a lot of 25% of nitrates is created in the mouth. So when you gargle it along with the enzymes and you gulp it down, you're starting with a good way of nitric oxide boost and digestive enzymes that goes into your belly. नॉट अबाउट गल्पिंग गड़ 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 करके कुछ लोग पीते हैं ना, ये नहीं करना है. कुछ लोगों को लगता है ये सुपर प्रैक्टिस है, बिल्कुल नहीं है. यू रियली गल्प इट डाउन. तो बंगाली में बोलते हैं ना कि चाय खबे, सो वो खबे है. इट्स एक्चुअली अबाउट ईटिंग द वाटर. यू काइंड ऑफ chew it, kind of gargle it and gulp it down. It's an excellent practice to do that. Apart from that, what else should you do? Okay. On the bed itself, before you get down, see your back was also resting and it can be a little stiff. You can do a little bit of flexibility exercises. For example, on the bed itself, if these are your legs, your ankles, you can kind of flex your entire ankles few times. You can even hold it, stretch, hold it at this position, stretch, hold it at this position, do a little bit of mobility exercises, and then rotate your entire ankles, rotate it the other way around, maybe 10 times each, right? Squeeze your buttocks a little bit and release, squeeze it a little bit and release. And then you can just turn around and sit in the, sit with your knees and palms on the bed itself and do the cat camel pose. You can do a little bit of research on this. It's an excellent warming up, rejuvenation, flexibility exercise for the entire spine. The significance of spine in the yogic tradition is immense. So if you just do a few rounds of cat and camel pose, you're kind of energizing your entire body with this beautiful exercise. Then what is it that you can do? If you're sleeping on the bed, now these all, I'm not going to get into the depth of it. It's always advisable to check which nostril is dominant as soon as you wake up before putting your feet on the ground. If you don't do it, it's not scary. If you do it, it's only positive, right? So first thing in the morning, like at any given point in time, very, rarely you will see both nostril dominant at the same time. Otherwise, most of the time, one of your nostril is going to be dominant. So if I check it right now, my right nostril is more dominant than the left. So this is predominantly a part of the Swara Yoga science, the science of yogic breath, right? So whichever nostril is dominant, it predominantly is telling you what energy of yours, the energy flow of yours is dominant at this point in time. Is it the Ira or the Pingala? So before you put your feet on the ground, see, one is a grounding exercise. You always put your feet on the ground and just affirm, I am well grounded in life and I am grounded by the universe and Mother Earth. Okay. Even a better practice is you check which nostril is dominant. So my right nostril is dominant. So I put my right foot on the ground first. Predominantly, I am being in alignment with my energy flow, which gets aligned with the universal flow and the cosmic flow, because it's already giving you an indication which nostril is dominant. So I put my right foot on the ground if my right nostril is dominant, and then I put my left foot and I say, I am beautifully grounded. The significance of grounding is very powerful. As we all say, if you're grounded well, the storms of life cannot uproot you, right? You need to be well grounded in life. So grounding exercises, and we do it like as a hypnotherapist. When I do hypnotherapy, and after that, when somebody feels a little dizzy, or naturally also somebody feels dizzy, we ask the person to just tap your feet on the ground, because this is a beautiful grounding exercise, right? So just to put your feet there and say, I am absolutely grounded, I'm beautifully grounded in my life, is a beautiful exercise. And then you can begin your entire day. So these have become a regular practice for me. So I keep modifying, I keep alternating, I keep changing some methods. Some of you can also, if you remember, right, people who are a part of the Tathastu community, you can also do the master technique in the morning. What's the master technique? As soon as you wake up in the morning, you can again sit straight or open the window, go into the balcony. If you have a beautiful view, you can look at the view, hands crossed on the thymus. You close your eyes, you connect with the entire universe. The reality, obviously, is if you're alive, the energy, the universe is saying, I am with you. So you first acknowledge the presence by saying, Dear universe, I know you are with me. And when you are with me, today is going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be a phenomenal day. I choose to have a beautiful day. Then you express gratitude for everything you have in life. I'm grateful for this body. I'm grateful for my voice. I'm grateful for the work I do. I'm so grateful for my family, my house, the progress in life. Grateful for the money that's coming into my life. I'm grateful for all my clients and the experiences of my life. And then I transition into advanced thank you for what's going to happen. So, for example, I'm now extremely thankful for manifesting a beautiful day. I'm extremely thankful for amazing experiences today. I'm extremely thankful for attracting an amazing job or improvement in my existing job. I'm now extremely grateful to see improvement, tremendous, miraculous improvement in my relationship with my boss or spouse or children. So, advance thank you for whatever you need to create. And then you just repeat one beautiful affirmation. It could be as simple as today is a beautiful and a blessed and a miraculous day 21 times. You can do that with the Kubera Mudra. You can combine them. Or towards the end of this practice, you can just repeat the switch word. It can be together, reach, count, find, now, right? You can repeat that also. Choice is yours. Do a mix and match. Just remember, your energy and frequency of the morning is not predicting the day, it's programming your day. So program it in the right way. Was today's session useful? All of you? And ask a lot of people to join, right? Because we definitely are learning something beautiful in the morning. And that's extremely important. What you will do after today's live, right? You will write down the insights of today's session or whatever you remember. Yeah, just one point so that others, when they go through the comment section, also, even they are able to do a recap. And it's a beautiful way. So, Tathastu to all of you. I'll read the comments in a while. Have a beautiful day. Have a blessed day. Let's not expect it. Let's create it. Tathastu, and see you in the next session. God bless you all. Absolutely. Together, reach, find, count now.